Did Britney Spears almost appear on Buffy the Vampire Slayer? And are Buffy and Angel headed for a reunion? I'm Matt Midovich, and I've got TVGuide.com reader questions for Joss Whedon. So I rounded up some questions from TVGuide.com readers on a variety of topics. Some of it, I gotta warn you, gets a little bit granular. Starting off with like the first one from Buffy. Did Buffy and Faith share the dream in Graduation Day Part 2?
I think it was Buffy's dream, but that Faith was reaching out in it. Yeah, I feel like there was a part of Faith that wanted to tell Buffy that.
John wants to know, was Drusilla a Slayer or possibly one of the potentials before Angelus turned her? And is there any chance Drew will be dropping by the comics anytime soon?
I think we should be seeing Drew at some point for sure. And a potential Slayer, I can't say for sure, but it's a pretty good theory.
Was Anya's fear of bunnies an inside joke relating to perhaps Alex Forrest from Fatal Attraction?
No, totally not. I just wanted to put Anya in a bunny suit, and I needed to justify it. So I had her say she was afraid of bunnies. And one of the best things about television is the casual remark can become your favorite thing on the show.
This one's pretty provocative years later. Was Britney Spears really going to star as April, Warren's robot girlfriend in Season 5?
Well, she wasn't, but they told us she might. And they said, Britney wants to do the show. They always said, Samuel L. Jackson wants to do the show. We got that one time, too. Eventually, I just stopped believing it. So we did hear there was a possibility Britney wanted to do the show. We had never seen her act at all. So I was like, well, we'll cover our bases. Let's write a show about a robot. And that way, if she can't, we're fine. And then Shonda Farr came in and did a wonderful job. And the creation of Warren, our villain, the Buffy bot, it all came from the fact that we thought Britney Spears was going to be on the show, so happy accidents.
A couple questions about the Season 8 comic book series. Do you feel that Buffy Season 8 has been a success, and where would you rank it in comparison to previous seasons?
I don't really compare it to the TV show because it's such a different animal. I feel that it's been a success. Definitely it's been a success in terms of the comic book and sales, and what's important for me, it's got into the top 10 and been in the top 20 this whole run. It's not one of the big comic book companies, so that's exciting for the smaller companies. A lot of people who weren't reading comic books came in, started reading other books because of it. That's exciting for the community. The book itself, I'm really proud of, and I think some of my writers have done amazing work on it. I feel like I've had a little less success keeping it focused on where it needs to go. Mm-hmm. We've sort of deliberately gone off on cul-de-sacs and sort of letting people play with it a little bit. But in the second half, now we're getting towards really where the heart of the thing, where we're really going to hit people more emotionally, and it'll start to come up to the level of the show in a way that it did, but only occasionally.
Speaking of the second half, will we see an actual Buffy Angel reunion and or a reaffirmation of their romantic feelings?
They're going to have sex for 3 issues straight. Nothing but porn. And that's what America needs.
Will Buffy ever know that Spike is alive?
Spike will appear in 2 of the 3 issues. I can't really describe how. No, all of these things, all of these characters, we have licensed to use in the Buffyverse, but because a different company has the Angel franchise, we've sort of been a little bit hands-off. But, we've got so much to play with right now that we're waiting, but we won't wait forever. We've got to see our boys.
Turning to Angel, Tom says he's heard that you had drafted a script for a Buffy Angel movie, and he was wondering if this is true.
This is false.
Would the character of Winifred Burkle have returned to Angel had the show gotten another season?
She would have returned in that Illyria would have become more and more interested in using her as a disguise. And we would just have to tell Amy some days she didn't have to come in to make up 3 hours early. So, yes, we would have had more Winifred.
Next topic, Firefly. When can we expect a Serenity 2 movie? And if never, can you tell us what Inara's secret was?
I'm not giving up Inara's secret, although I believe Morena has at conventions. Thanks, darling. But nobody has ever approached me about doing a movie except fans. When somebody in a suit does, then I'll know that the landscape has changed. Basically, I'm at the ready. The moment they say go, I'll start gathering the troops again, but nobody has.